thank the president of the South Lebanon Lions Club for giving me the opportunity to be here this evening. My name is Progin. I am 41 years old and I've been a Special Olympian for over 30 years. I'm here to share a story about a recent event I experienced through Special Olympics. Special Olympics has changed my world for the better. When I was younger, both of my parents coached for Lebanon County Special Olympics. Seeing the pleasure that my parents and many others got from coaching made me realize that someday I wanted to be able to have that feeling of accomplishment by helping fellow athletes succeed. When the time came to do 3 practicums to complete my athlete representative training, I knew that one of the projects I wanted to do was to be an athlete coach. Floor hockey has never been a favorite sport of mine to play. I'm not a fan of all the equipment that you're required to wear for the sport. I do understand, though, that it keeps you safe, but I am very uncomfortable in all that gear. So instead of being an athlete, I figured I could help coach. I went to almost every practice, helped set up different drills, handed out and collected pennies, and coincidentally, had to help athletes put on and take off equipment when needed. As time came closer to competition, it was decided that I'd be the skills coach. However, County Manager Joan C. Kris and myself were unaware that when athlete coaches become involved, the ratio changes from 1 coach to every 4 athletes to 2 coaches to every 4 athletes. I believe this is something that should be determined by each county management team, because I also feel that there are some athletes that are capable and have the intellect to coach smaller groups on their own. However, we stuck to the rules. Because there was no one available for our county at the time, Mr. Bob Lopez from Lancaster County came to help me at the state competition, Penn State Bald Eagle High School. He told me he felt that I had done a fine job on my own, but was glad that he could be there to assist. At this time, I'd like to thank anyone who has ever coached sports at any level, because I learned quickly that coaching is far from easy, and it's not all fun and games. Getting an athlete to listen to you and to do what you ask of them is far from a simple task or a walk in the park. One of the 5 skills athletes are required to perform was weaving a puck in and out of a path of orange cones. Do you think I could teach my one of 2 athletes to understand that this was what he was supposed to do? We had done this at the beginning of every practice, and yet he was still confused. I had to show him on a piece of paper what he was to do, and believe it or not, he pulled through and only missed 1 cone the day of competition. I was so proud of him and had felt the feeling of accomplishment my parents had talked about when athletes do something right. I have to admit, there were a few times when I had to remind myself that I was now a coach and no longer an athlete, that my responsibilities had changed and I needed to be more aware of my surroundings. Looking back over my experience as an athlete coach, I have to say it was an enjoyable and gave me a different outlook on how Special Olympics is such a successful organization, and that makes me feel so much more proud to be able to say that I am a part of it. I'd like to thank you once again for having me here this evening. It's been a pleasure sharing my story. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to come and see what Special Olympics is all about. It's changed my world. Now let it change yours. Does anyone have any questions?